Good afternoon, everybody. So today we have a first for this channel. We have an Illidan video. Illidan? Really, Bofur? Well, I mean, let's be real here. We did force all of the changed heroes for a little bit, and from time to time you still high roll bad heroes. Illidan is moved, for what it's worth, from an average of about a 4.9 finish, according to HS Replay's top 1% data, to about a 4.5. So Illidan is now way more viable. That puts him in the same range as like Zephyrus or Zorella. Some of those other heroes that are very good at high rolling. Just a different way of high rolling. And I think we all know the most prominent way of high rolling on Illidan. I'm talking about the birds. I'm talking about getting the macaws, getting the Goldrin, and just laughing. Because what's the weakness of Goldrin beasts? Well, I mean, if you don't go first, then they just snipe your Baron, they zap you, they do whatever. Well, it turns out the comp's pretty good if you get to attack first every time. Turns out it's even better if you get to attack first and then attack second. Wingman birds. Wingman, Illidan's hero power. Attack first. Get 2 extra attack, which is a kind of a cool little neat or just nuance of the change to Illidan. It's not really relevant once you're online and you're blowing out the lobby, but having 2 extra attack in the mid game does save you health. In this game, we stabilize at a very low health pool. And if we didn't have that 2 attack in the early game, we would have lost. We would have died. We wouldn't have been able to greed as hard. We wouldn't have been able to take that 6-star. Wouldn't have gotten a hold of a Goldrin. Wouldn't have a win condition. It's almost like the buff to Illidan made a difference. Interesting. Alright, enjoy. So, we do have a token start, which is nice. Only question really is, where do we try to take a build like this? What you do bring to the table is you always have initiative. So cards like Macaw are significantly stronger. Cards that are Divine Shields are significantly stronger with +2 attack. It's unfortunate that it's not permanent, otherwise he'd be a decent mech hero, but we don't have mechs in the lobby anyway, so like, what are we talking about? You want the token in the middle? Yeah. That's fine. It's gonna be the last thing to die. Only way we can lose that. Oh, that's funny. At least we have a good amount of attack for these turns. By the way, Gallywix is OP now, and that's an understatement. That was our 8th. Was Gallywix. Now, to be fair, we got scammed, but I think you might be overselling it. Heroes that don't have tempo in the early game are never top tier heroes. Are they good? Is he a good hero? Is he a high roll hero? Absolutely. But he has a very real chance of getting 8th. And even if you get 8th 30% of the time, it doesn't matter if you get 100% firsts. For the other 70%, it's not a playable hero at top tier. Might be overselling it a little bit. I mean, I'm excited by it. I want it to be good as well, because it seems like a fun thing to be good. That being said, I think it's a tier 2 hero. Probably a low tier 2 hero. 1 game, 1/8 is a pretty good indication that it's not as good as we make it seem to be. And we had a good board. We had a good start. We just got dunked on. Tempo matters way too much in this game. It's funny that you come in and say that, because that was my initial impression when I looked at him. I was like, oh, this will be really good. That being said, He doesn't bring any tempo to the table, and if the meta gets too fast, then Galliwex is not going to be a meta hero. Like, he's going to be one of those heroes like Zephyrs, which on paper is like, this card is busted. Or this hero is busted. But in execution, you lose the early game so hard that even if you're strong, you get 7th or 8th quite a bit of time. Just queue into one wrong high roller and you die. Now, is it fun? Are we going to play it? Do I think it's good? It's still a playable hero? Absolutely. I don't think it comes close to matching some of the other busted heroes, though. Got Galliwex with all tokens in the lobby? Yeah. So did we, though. The problem is you can queue into the wrong people, and it's just over. Some feels bad man shit right there. Must just be me, 14 gold. Turns resulted in a first for me. Still, once again, you got to get past the early game. Regardless of what you might think about how good the hero is once it gets to a point of being... Go ahead. You want to go up? I'll go up. I have the tokens for it. You're not going to do it? Okay. I think Galliwex will be much higher tier, below 20%, and falls off drastically. Yeah, I would agree. I think it's a very strong hero, don't get me wrong. I think the hero is good. I think that people tend to be very optimistic when they look at a hero, especially in the early days of a patch where everyone's trying out things that are new and aren't playing for tempo and all that kind of stuff. And when the game settles, and you realize that everybody's going to be forcing taunt comp into you with their tempo hero powers, and you just die on turn 8, that is not as good of a hero as it seems to be on paper. But once again, I don't think it's a bad hero. It's just not as good as we're hyping it up to be. Now, Bran's busted. Bran is an OP hero. Turns out getting Bran early, pretty fucking good. Any world I level to 5 here? Probably not. Alright, so we're obviously hedged towards beasts, right? We get a triple next turn, we can take a 6-star. Illidan with Goldrin is kinda nutty. Turns out that when you can guarantee you go first as Macaw comps, it's pretty good. There's really no risk of cleave. He leveled to 4 this turn. So we leveled to 4 aggressively. What we do have, for what it's worth, is that we have initiative and spawns, right? So we have a lot of stats. What we don't have is direction yet. But we do have 2 pairs on the board. Dude, Illidan is so strong. It's so busted. Is that the takeaway from today? Illidan is so strong. We do exactly what we're supposed to do, though. We get the ability to take a tempo advantage in the mid game, level accordingly, and now that we're at 4 at a reasonable amount of health, we have the ability to high roll. Just find your triple. Nope. Yep. Any world where we can take a 6-star here? No, right? So we have to take the 5 to start? It's not like we can freeze that board. If we double sell, it's pretty catastrophic if we miss. We have to sell these two. Get Mama. Yeah, Mama's pretty good. I think I'd rather play it like this. Then play the Gambler and then do the opposite Macaw line. Rock this one. Nice. We at least got the right hit up front. It's the invincible acolyte. Stop it. New star refreshes the lobby when played with Brand. Funny to watch 2 refreshes. Yeah, I figured it would work like that, to be honest. That's the way it usually works. Bob? Bob? Okay. Those are 5 stars. Not even Death Rattle Beasts. We're looking for this triple. We're looking for Mama Bear pair. We're looking for Faceless. We're looking for another Macaw. We're looking for blah 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 blah. There's a world we might level to 6. If we lose a round and we get a ghost, for example, or we win a round and we get a ghost for that matter. Look at Galakrond at fucking 40 health. Imagine not having a hero power for the first, like, 5 turns and being at 40 health. No, I think Galakrond's fine if he survives the mid-game. We talked about this. Like, Galakrond's like Bran, like Gallywix, that if they get through to 8 turns or so and you see them healthy, you're worried about fighting them. They're going to win the lobby. That being said, most of the time, they're going to have trouble getting that far. Pretty good hit, some would say. That wasn't. All right, we got the tie. Coin flip for the win. Oh, scary Galakrond time. Ooh, scary monster. There's the Mama Bear pair. You ever want the Rat Pack and we just get out of this? With double Mama Bear? Meh. I'd rather not waste the gold. Okay, Bob. Okay, Bob. Okay, Bob. We're just gonna pair game for a minute. We got Baron, Macaw, Golden Spawn. Now it's gonna be really sad when the spawn doesn't die because it's 9 health and doesn't go off and it's in position 7 with the value trading spawn, but you know. Can't win them all. It's actually not that bad that it value trades now, because he's going to attack and this is going to spawn it again, or proc it again. Hey, he has a Goldrin board, chat. What a bastard. Gross hit. Alright. Continuing our day of getting scammed. Another 25%er. Just add it to the pile. Definitely haven't seen this before. Come on. We can do this. Come on. Just believe, chat. Easy clap. Just believe, chat. Just believe. We can get scammed a few times, but let it be known that you can't scam Bofur 18 times in 4 games. Occasionally we'll hit some shit. Time to get 0.5, yeah. 5%ed. Yeah, I've seen that game before. Yeah. Alright, he's gonna have like a little 2-2 taunt. This thing's gonna value trade. This is gonna proc this. Then Goldrin won't go off. He'll cleave down like all 3 of these. Baron will suicide itself. You getting new heroes today? Exclamation point patch. Oh, look at that. Not even a 0.5%er. Guess what, guys? It doesn't fucking matter when you play a shit hero. Maybe we live now? That was a pretty good hit. Yay, we live. I mean, we played a new heroes today? Pretty much always. They're all new heroes. There's only one real new hero. They're just different buffed heroes. Couldn't get a ghost, huh? I see how it is. No ghosts for Bofur? Sure. Okay. How was the Gallywix game? Murdered immediately. We leveled, we had a little bit extra gold, and then we queued into people with actual comps, and they killed us by turn. We died on 8, right? Why taunt Sarlisk? Because Goldrin's usually going to be dead, and we need to play around cleave. I'm really future-proofing for this kind of stuff. We lose to this board, right? We attack, and we leave one taunt on the board. And that's why. Corner cleave in the corner cleave, you know, as is tradition. It was a good corner cleave that time. Exhibit A. That's why we taunted the other one. So in theory, you can make APM... Yeah, it's just a win more condition. It's one that, like, People keep mentioning, and it's just like a non-consideration with the hero, though. Like, who gives a shit about making the perfect APM pirate board when you're already winning the lobby if you get to that point? Alright, Golden Goldrin, or Golden Baron. Macaw. And we'd sell Sorrelisk for Macaw, right? There you go. Question is, do we need it for the turn? He died to the Guff 2 turns ago. Not a lot of loss in selling it, though. So, like, just make sure we don't lose. Someone will make crazy YouTube content? Yeah, for sure. No, there's like, it's a funny thing. It's just not a competitive consideration. Yay! Clap, 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 clap. Yay! It's a really big APM pirate board. That guy ice blocked? Yep. Big Bird first? Nah. 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 You hit the right thing. You're the best, little Hydra. I never doubted you for a second. It's 6 at the end of the turn.